When Evan was selected for a prestigious STEM scholarship program that included a visit to Halden Industries' private estate, Laura was thrilled. It was a chance for her son to see a world beyond their small town, to meet successful people, to believe that his future could be bigger than his past. Evan was excited too. Nervous, but excited. He put on his best shirt, combed his hair, and climbed into the bus with 20 other kids from schools across the state. None of them had any idea what they were about to walk into, and moments after stepping into that mansion, into a hallway lined with framed photographs of men in suits, shaking hands with William Halden, Evan's childhood, his family history, and everything he believed about his father shattered into 1,000 pieces. Before we dive deeper, let us know in the comments where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. And if you're new here, click on the subscribe button so you never miss any of our upcoming videos. The incident, crime, 10/20. Let's go back to the night Daniel Carter disappeared. March 14th, 1998. It was a Friday. Daniel came home from work around 6:30, same as always. He ate dinner with Laura and Evan. Spaghetti. Evan remembers because it was his favorite, and his dad let him have extra meatballs. After dinner, Daniel helped him build a Lego spaceship while Laura graded papers at the kitchen table. Everything seemed normal, quiet, safe. But around 9:30, Daniel's phone rang. He stepped into the hallway to answer it. Laura couldn't hear what was being said, but she heard the tone of his voice change. When he came back into the living room, he told her he had to run an errand. Something about work. A file he needed to grab from the office. He'd be back in an hour. He kissed Evan on the forehead, grabbed his jacket, and walked out the door. That was the last time Laura ever saw her husband. At 10:12 that night, Daniel's car was seen by a neighbor turning onto Old Mill Road, a winding 2-lane highway that led out toward the industrial parks on the edge of town. At 11:04, his car was spotted again, this time by a gas station attendant who remembered him because Daniel looked, in his words, like he'd seen a ghost. At 11:38, Daniel's car was found abandoned on the side of Old Mill Road, about 3 miles from the Halden Industries property line. The driver's side door was open. The engine was still running. His wallet, his phone, and his keys were all inside. But Daniel was gone. At 12:02, his phone pinged one last time off a cell tower near the Halden Industries private access road. Then, nothing. Silence. The police launched an investigation,